Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So ADA is coming down, is following through after our last update and the triangle breakdown. So hopefully that was a good heads up, because after that the prices dropped around about 3%. Yeah, we talked yesterday about this triangle breakout. We had two types of triangles that I showed you. Both of them broke now. Yeah. And my view is that we are heading down now in the fifth wave. By all means, it broke below the B wave low. Yeah, that is what I highlighted yesterday in the last ADA video to you as sort of the signal price level that signaled to us the onset of the fifth wave. So ideally what it's doing, I mean, it's not coming down impulsively, I have to say that as well, yeah. But if my assessment of this is correct, we should see quite a strong move down in a third wave. In very shortly. Yeah, so that would take it most likely below the third wave low, which is at around 32.1 cents. So that's what we want to see ideally. It's a bit choppy though, this price action, but in all likelihood I would expect this wave 5 either now to start, or maybe it moves sideways for a bit, but be aware that it is constrained by this descending trend line. And we talked about already here on Saturday that I will only change my view in terms of that we still get one more low, so that's still the expectation, yeah. But I will change that view that to that we have bottomed already, only if we break out of the yellow trend line to the upside and break above the red resistance area here on the chart, which is at 34.5 cents. Because, I mean, it might have been different had Bitcoin and Ethereum already bottomed, but I cannot see it at the moment. It's of course possible, but I cannot see it with a high likelihood. Therefore, my view is also here that ADA is gonna head down a little bit lower and makes another low, and that assessment was so far correct. But of course, it now needs to make one more low below 32.1. And these prices currently give anybody who already was panicking a bit up here the chance to buy back in the support area, yeah? Because there were a few people who asked, is it too late now to buy in? No, I would always try to buy in these support areas, but everybody's different, yeah? Everybody's different. Whatever you're doing, just make sure you've got a plan, okay? Which is not driven by emotions. So ideally, wave 5 down. What's the next target? 32.1 cent as support. I did highlight that. And then we've got the 61.8 FIB retracement at 30.6 cents, which would also be a logical level to look at. Trying to attempt a micro count here, I mean, it's a bit tricky because of the choppy nature of what we're seeing here. What I could imagine is playing out here is an ending diagonal in the fifth wave. So I show you something, but it's subject to change. I can assure you that, yeah. It's just that micro counts are always unreliable, but because they just change often, right? So we could say this was a wave 1 in basically the first wave of an ending diagonal. Then you could argue this was, yeah, wave 2 either here, yeah, or here, possibly rather here. Then we're coming down in third, should be fourth and the fifth. Yeah, so just to give you an idea how this could be unfolding. But also it would be possible to have the wave 2 here, then we would be working on the third wave now, which should also give us quite a strong move down, yeah, then a fourth and a fifth. And it's choppy because each of the subwaves in an ending diagonal consists of A, B, C, and we normally can't really use the FIB extensions so well in diagonal to calculate target. But if I'm looking at waves target-wise, you know, in terms of taking the length of waves 1 through 3, go to the high of the fourth, then it would take us to here as one target. 31.4 cents is basically the first one. Then, of course, here the 30.6 cent level, and below that we might have 29.7. These are just roughly some ideas and some prices I'd be looking out for. And other than that, everything going to plan at the moment, and I would primarily expect lower here for ADA, and this will play out even stronger if indeed Bitcoin Ethereum finally break out of their local patterns that we've been talking about. Yeah, it is time, but again, you never know when it really breaks. But yeah, that's my view about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.